stop. Keep on, I said it ain't gon' stop. It ain't gon' stop, it ain't gon' flop. Stop acting like we ain't so hot.
So I'm back, people. I don't know how much I missed. Like, I guess the camera went off and I missed a bunch of stuff. It's kind of hard because I don't have a monitor, so sorry for that. I kind of need a monitor just to know. So this is as far as we got. I built the head. Had to put these pieces in. Had to put this bottom part in with the head, the actual head, and actual Voltron head, I mean, and neck part. And I was saying he seems to be the only one without a separate head. So could be good or bad. I guess we'll see what it looks like. And I'm on the second piece. Something told me to check the camera. Guess my intuition was correct. Now you really have to be mindful of this stuff too, because it's, if you have something upside down, it could destroy the whole figure or the way it works. I did that with the arm the first time, and then it didn't have an elbow bend, because the arms do something great that they come pull out, and then it creates a double jointed elbow, which I think is wonderful for a model kit like this. I don't think you asked for anything more than that, to tell you the truth. So I think it doesn't matter which way these go in. And even like this kit is very well made. Very well made. Everything fits how it should fit, and it's a little tight, but it should be, because they're really friction. A lot of these things are friction joints, so it's tight at the top. It's a little loose in the middle. It's tight at the bottom. It's very ingenious, because it makes it so it can still see how this is. I'm assuming this is going to move something. Maybe the arms. I don't know. It might go in the chest. Whatever it is, it needs to move, so it needs some wiggle room. But you also don't want it to come out, so it's tighter at the top and bottom, but it's looser in the middle, so it can still move. It's just, I'm very impressed. Very impressed with this set. This set is impressive. I can say that. If you can see that, they're very, very well put together. It looks simple at first, but when you see it, like, it shows exactly where everything, it has arrows where every hole that you're supposed to put, whatever you're supposed to put in there, and then they'll have breakaways like that. I don't know if you can see that, where it shows you exactly what should be put in, and says, see how it says assemble this first. A lot of directions don't do that. Like, they just show you this and you're just putting it together, but it's telling you assemble this first, because you're going to need that in there before you can put the rest of the stuff on. So like I said, everything all the way around is impressive. It has impressed me. B7, B8. That's what this is. And I was saying, I don't know if the camera cut it off, but I was saying if I would have had a better sprue cutter, or any sprue cutter, it would be beneficial, because there is a lot of flash that's left on these. And personally, I'm not super I guess, I don't know what the word, I don't like using OCD, because too many people say OCD and think it's disrespectful to people who really have OCD, which is not a joke. It's really hard to deal with when you have it in your life. So I won't say OCD. I know I got a little deep there. It's just something that always annoys me, because when people have disabilities or ailments, like, people use them for verbs, and not really shouldn't be used like that if you don't know the struggles. So, not OCD. I'm just not that picky, I can say. But I would have liked the flash to be off of here and be a little cleaner looking. Then get Transformers that have it on there, and that's from the factory. It's third party, but still, I mean, you can get Hasbro Transformers that got their own from the factory. Oh, I neglected to put on the stickers, so I usually like to do it in order. So I'm gonna set this aside and just show you now. Let me just make sure my table's a little wobbly. It might look like the camera, but I think it's the table. My camera's on a pretty steady tripod, but I'm hoping this focus, because I'm gonna show you how much the stickers change the appearance. Sticker 2. Change the highs. Yeah, I don't see 2 sets of stickers, so I don't think this has another head. So this would be the only one without a separate head. And I got, excuse me, I guess it makes sense because Voltron's head doesn't have to be bigger, it just has to be longer, and it actually achieves that. So it's all right. I'm a little wobbly. I just got out of the hospital, to tell you the truth, y'all. Thought I had appendicitis, and but the test came back. They said everything was good. I'll go see my primary doctor, get an extra checkup just to make sure. You know, sometimes. So yeah, I say that to say I'm a little wobbly because I was on medication and it made me kind of groggy. Leave me a comment if you had your appendix out. I had my gallbladder out, so not my appendix. Yeah, they gave me a shot because I don't know. The hospital was kind of pissing me off because I told them I was allergic to iodine, and they kept asking me like I was lying. They kept asking me what's the reaction, how long ago. I kept telling them I'm allergic to iodine. I'm allergic to iodine, and I think they wanted to give me iodine contrast. That still ain't right, or maybe the other one's wrong. Yeah, I think this one's wrong. These stickers are really good too, to tell you the truth. But yeah, back to my story. So I think they wanted to give me an iodine contrast that had iodine in it, so I could take a CAT scan. They gave me a first CAT scan without the iodine because I told them I was allergic to it when I got down there again. So the lady didn't want to give it to me, of course, because I'm allergic to it. So then I get back to my room and they're like, we gotta give you a second CAT scan. Here, drink this. And I'm like, what's in it? And they said, it's contrast. And I said, I'm allergic to iodine. So it's not the iodine contrast, correct? No. So I started to drink it. I drink half of it and my throat starts getting scratchy. And I start feeling weird, which is the symptoms of a reaction to most allergens. I don't go into anaphylactic shock just because, I don't know why. It's just not that severe of a, and some people do. Some people have a severe allergy like that, like to peanuts or whatever. So, sticker 3. So I just get real scratchy throat and I feel really weird. It's the same reaction. So I start having that reaction and I tell the doctor that's giving me the stuff, and he looks at me, he's like, are you allergic to anything? I just told you, dog, I'm allergic to iodine. I just told you like 3 times. And actually that dude, I don't think it was that dude's fault. He was the nurse. He was really cool. Shout out to Alan Marcus. I remember his name. He asked me after I had a reaction and they gave me a strong hands Benadryl. I was out of it. He asked me what his name was. I remember. So shout that dude out. He was cool. He was talking to me about different stuff, football, of course, and stuff like that. And I think he treated me well. the other doctor kept asking me questions that made me believe that he maybe didn't believe me, like, was ration when the last time he had it. When I was like, I can't remember. I'm allergic to iodine. That's all you need to know. Don't give me iodine. So then they shoot me up with some Benadryl. That shit must have went directly to my bloodstream. It was in liquid form. It was in the IV that they had in my arm. Oh my gosh. I just instantly thought I was about to pass out. And I did a couple times, but I think it was from the Benadryl, because I don't take anything normally. So yeah, it was a quite an ordeal. Just there, and then in the end, they thought I needed surgery, so they kept me overnight, and I didn't need any surgery. In the end, I came home today about 5 hours ago. Yeah, so that was my ordeal of the week. I don't know what I was talking about before then, but anyway. This video is probably going to be long as I don't know what, and I don't know how many people's going to watch it, but I'm going to probably have some more rants like that for you. So if you enjoyed that piece of crap, stay tuned. There will be more. D5, B3. Alright. Yeah, sometimes I can get on a tangent. It's just me. It's my personality. Sometimes I start talking about stuff. Y'all don't really get to see me talk about different stuff. I used to talk in front of the camera a lot when I first started making YouTube videos, which wasn't that long ago. I said, like, I've been making YouTube videos for years. Y'all can see from my subscriptions that I haven't been at it super long. I've been on YouTube since 2006. But I wasn't making videos regularly. I would put something every now and then, something, I guess, some little D5, some whatever mess. I don't know what I was doing. I mean, I don't know what I'm doing now, but what is it, B? Alright, let me concentrate a little bit. So this video ain't 12 hours long. D5. It's gonna be held where the hell is D? Oh, here it is. Yeah, it's gonna be hard to cut this down. D5. I won't cut out none of my rants. Editing. Probably would go faster if I broke them all off, all the pieces. And maybe I should have did that before and just left them in the spot, but I didn't want to lose nothing. I don't want anything out of sync, missing, whatever, because it's not pretty trying to figure out some of these pieces. Some of them look the same and are not the same. And like I said, this is a very detailed, it's very well put together. It's hard to mess up if you follow it exactly how they tell you to. But if you don't, that's when it's a problem. So yeah, like I suspected, I think these are like the arms or something, which is cool. I love seeing how, because I'm guessing this is just how these things are put together. Normally, like in the factory, like if you would buy this all put together, that's what it would be. And see, I got this little flash. I believe this is supposed to be able to close like that, and it's pretty hard to close because there's some flash on the side. That's easily fixed, but it's gonna look a mess. No, I'm just gonna leave it because it doesn't seem to hinder too much. So yeah, I'm just gonna leave it because I don't want it to look any more crazy than it is. That must be for Voltron's head. Two. And even once you put together two, then here it'll tell you, like, you see that piece. Not all directions do that. Some directions just think you'll figure it out, but it tells you, like, this is piece 2 from what you just did. This flat is the flat, and that goes on the top. So then you start with the other pieces shown. And even this flat, like this flat looks the same, but there's small indications, like either underneath somewhere you can't see it, that lets you know it's the front, and it says make sure the direction is the same as shown. and they show it from the top so you can see the shape. Shape is a little different. So I think that's wonderful. Just little stuff like that, I think, just helps tremendously as far as putting this together. But face, there's actually that's the first time I've seen there's writing on it. I guess once you have Voltron all together, they want you to know what it is. Luckily, that writing, I believe, goes in the back. Yeah, because it has the. And this goes like this. Here's where it's a little tricky. I'm assuming it goes like this, but I guess I'll have to look and see. Yeah, that's tricky right there. And there's some flash. Loosey goosey or what? I think so. Yeah, things like this kind of. Because I just don't want it to be wrong. I don't want to have to redo it again. Okay. Oh, so it looks. Oh, so it's gonna be like it's like waist crunch. Yeah, that's dope. Like I said, the articulation on this guy is just it's amazing. E3. I think that's the yellow part. And I'm wrong. Because E is over here. So E3. E3. E13. They're a little off. That's a minor gripe though. C5. I think that's this. And see right here, this red plastic. I wish I had a sprue cutter. Because it really does a number on the plastic. With this, I try to sometimes break it off so there is some left on here, so then you can get it flatter with the cutters I have. Is their model stuff? I don't know. Y'all want to let me know if you know. If you made this far in the video, I commend you. For one, I appreciate you. For real, because this is, and you know what, I will leave. I know if you made this far and you probably like get bored or whatever, I will leave the timestamp in the description when you can fast forward so you can see the final product. And I'm gonna leave it in there anyway, just so people that haven't made it this far can just go and see what the lion looks like. Because I do want to do a little review at the end for the Black Lion. So yeah, this has a lot of flash. Yeah, that's right. Is it? No. See? That's why you gotta really pay attention. I'm about to do this sideways and backwards. But at the same time, it wouldn't go in right. I knew it wasn't right. It just took me a little bit to figure it out. Because I wasn't 100% sure. Yeah, I got the hiccups now, so that's great. It seems like it won't be a strong fit, but I guarantee you it will, because it's like a hexagon shape, and this is round, so it just creates that strong fit, and you can still manipulate it without it coming apart, which it's just genius. Like, I mean, it is Bandai. Bandai makes some great items, so I mean, what can you expect? So stickers. Like this. Yeah, just as I told you, it's on there. It's on there. Like, and I don't know if it does turn. It gives you a little waist joint, but you have to pull this so hard for it to come out, to come off. Like, you're not gonna pull it off just by happenstance, just manipulating it. But then you can manipulate all this. You got a little joint that manipulate up here. Oh, well, this came off. This might not supposed to be manipulated. No, it might. Maybe I just went too hard. Went too hard on it, but yeah, there we go. But and you can manipulate. I think that's cool. You get the little waist swivel, and it's the upper half swivels from the lower half, and the lower half swivels as well. Yeah, you can't beat that. That articulation. I'm gonna put a sticker on first because it looks like sticker 10. And it tells you that also. Put stickers on before assembly. Go out of it from that Benadryl they gave me. That was that was last night when they gave me that Benadryl. It was a lot though. It was a lot, and it was in liquid form. It went straight to my... Let me stop talking like a sniper. Oh, I did not. Shit. And actually, these stickers are so precise that you can start. Now, some stickers you can't start in the corner because when you finally put it down, if you get it right in the corner here, you're almost golden. Good. But this sticker is so small you can't do that, so I gotta go center. Once the stickers on it, almost in the way it indents and it goes into, it almost looks like paint, which I think is super, super dope. Now let it eat me up. Now let it eat me up. So torso's coming together pretty good. I like the indentations because stickers actually go in the indentations and they create like this weird effect. Like I said, it looks almost like paint. If you're careful, you just stick this in here and get it. Then you won't scrape the sticker off, but you can still put that indentation in there. So it kind of looks like paint from far away. I think that's cool. Yeah, no, because they fit almost perfectly. I don't touch it too much and make it not stick. But in my experience with this set, the stickers I've taken off sometimes and reapplied, and I don't know how long they will last, but I think once you put that pressure on there, once you put that, when you're done, and you know you have it right, you put that pressure on it. See how that star indents? Because they have the plastic indented underneath. That's just genius. To make it, genius to make it look like there's a lot of breakup. There's not a lot of paint on these, but there's a lot of breakup. Different colored plastics and different things of that nature. Alright, we're getting into meticulous stuff now. I'm not sure. Could. Oh, so that's the leg. That's what this is for. Leg done, looks like. Alright. Pull for it. In the back. So, on to page 2. Flash. Good leg. So yeah, that's pretty dope that it slides out. So you can and this ain't going nowhere. Like that's in there. That's strong. And you can slide it out so you can get a little bend on the arms. I mean on the legs. That's pretty. And I'm guessing this is the only set without extra head and arm pieces, and because there's no need for it, because it has to be the same size. So I'm assuming this flap is, yeah. I don't know if I got this head right. I guess I do. But I don't know how it looks. I don't know how I like that neck. So here's some of his weapons. Oh, so that's what that's for. Got the little blaster missiles on the side. A little bit like that look. And always was wonky just because he had to turn into a torso. Black Lion completed. And you can, I guess you can do this if you want. Yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna do a little review now. Again, it was great putting this guy together. It was fun. I got some stickers left that I haven't put on, but I'm going to put them on because I don't know where they go at. But must have missed some stickers somewhere. But I'm gonna look and figure it out. But yeah, this is no different than the other ones. The articulation is great. I still can't figure out how to get this in his mouth, but I'm sure there's a way because it's showing it on oh yeah, there is. Okay. He just has to close his mouth tight. He just had to leave it in his mouth like that. But yeah, I'm gonna double check. Like I said, I don't know how I'm feeling about this neck. You see the way the neck is? And it does add articulation, but it's mainly for line mode. I guess that's better a little bit. This thing still is not staying. I'm sure the other ones stayed in 100%, so I'm sure this has some way to keep it in. I just haven't found it. How much time? Okay. Yeah. So, I mean, articulation, of course. He got mostly ball joints and he goes out pretty far. This guy, it can spread out and he moves his arms like that. Yeah, he got his cannons. They can articulate. The wings, of course, can articulate, but normally they're like that in lion mode. This thing is not staying in, but I'm almost 100% sure there's some way to keep it in better. I know I'm not doing it correctly, so there's that. Yeah, so I can recommend this set. I like the Black Lion, just like the rest of them. Like I said, his neck is a little wonky. I'm not sure what that is. I don't know if there's. I'm gonna double check too and make sure I put his neck on right. So maybe I did not. No, it looks like I did. And it looks like there's going to be some trade-off because he's a torso. So as you can see, I believe it goes down like this, and then he goes up and he has the Voltron head. So it is what it is. I don't know. Wait, maybe I don't have it in the ball joint all the way. Maybe that's the issue. No, feels like it's in the ball joint all the way. Yeah, so I'm not sure, to tell you the truth, what the issue is. I guess it's just the trade-off. The trade-off of having him as the head. They probably should have. I wonder why they did not make him have a different head in in lion mode than in robot mode. They did with the rest of them. So I'm not sure about that choice, to tell you the truth. Who knows? Who knows what they were thinking? Maybe it's just, maybe they were just having a trade-off. I'm just gonna bring it a little close. Like I said, that neck, I don't really like that neck. But if you like this, if you stayed the whole video and then fast forward, give me a thumbs up, because you deserve to give me a thumbs up, because you must have liked it. But if not, I understand. If you fast forward just to the lion part, that's fine too. I'm gonna subscribe so you can stay tuned for the for Voltron, because I'm going to assemble these guys and give a Voltron review on camera. So it'll be me assemble, and I'll do the same thing. I will put timestamp when you can fast forward if you just want to see Voltron. So come check me out. Alright. Nope, not gonna say it, just gonna say it.
Hip hop, I feel I gotta save. Who am I, you might say? Influence, and I spit better than most in this game. Provoking thought with